the things that go on there in the ad break, folks. You would not believe it. But I'm still getting over the fact that before the ad break, Glenn Wallace, my mate from the Thompson Tigers, had a great affinity with the Tommy Tigers, the Violet Crummels. He's gone against North Geelong at pick Karaya, and I'm absolutely devastated. But that's okay. I'm still going to pick Thompson to beat Belpo still, but that could be a jinx as well, of course. Now, in the ad break, Dale Smith, of course, we normally have his under-18 segment. None this week because of Easter, but he's come out with a big comment and he reckons the finals should be played where, Dale?
I reckon they should be played at Bannockburn, Dick.
Remembering that we're not allowed to be biased in this show.
No bias there. The social club rooms have been extended. They'll cater for the natural crowd that you get out there on grand final day. The club rooms themselves, the players' change rooms now have been updated. They're probably a little bit behind in where they want to be at this stage of the procedures, but get 2 or 3 weeks down the track, it will look magnificent. The ground's magnificent, Dick. Good grass cover. Just got to get rid of a few rabbits.
Oh, that's original grass. That's good. Yeah.
Get rid of a few rabbits and dig it up in the half-forward flank there.
Don't speak about the committee like that.
So that's all we need. We just need someone to sit up on the top of the stand there. We've got the big pavilion up the top with a gun one night. And,
big pavilion?
Yeah, start knocking a few off, and I reckon we'll have rabbit stew at the club for weeks.
How's the CEO of the Bannockburn Footy Club going here? He's going all right, isn't he? Selling the club?
I wish someone had asked me where I reckon the finals should be. Come on, please ask me.
Dick, where should the finals be?
Oh, okay. Well, you see North Geelong's renovations lately. Absolutely sensational. But then again, people know I'm going to say that. And,
the netball courts have also been done, Dick, and got change rooms for the girls. So, look, you couldn't get better facilities out there now.
Yeah, but our netball courts have got lights.
Why can't they play them at Skilled Stadium?
The finals?
Yeah.
Well, I think that'd be ridiculous.
Why? Because
the amount of crowd you get at local football, it actually goes missing.
Glenn, where would you like to have the finals?
Well, I've played in 4 grand finals at Skilled Stadium. Is that what we call it these days?
Yeah. Yep.
And one at St Albans, obviously. And the St Albans one, as far as crowd participation goes, was thoroughly enjoyable. It was terrific.
They definitely get lost in the grandstands at Skilled Stadium, particularly if it's a nasty day. Everyone gets up the back. Well, I try to get up the back, but no one lets me get up the back with them. That's the only problem.
We just go to Eddie Armin Stadium in Melbourne.
Who?
Eddie Armin. Sam Newman said it's Eddie Armin.
It's a G-rated show and everything. We're trying to be politically incorrect and everything. I don't believe this. Well, we have got 2 more games on this afternoon. We'll just change feet now and talk about them. And we're speaking about Bannockburn, maybe the home of the GDBL finals, if Smithy gets his way with it. But out at Bannockburn, out at Victoria Park, magnificent name for a football ground, they take on the rampaging. Well, no, they're not. They lost to Winchester last week, so I've done my homework, folks. They're not rampaging boys from the Church Street Oval, but Bannockburn, they are rampaging. They were huge against Karaya the week before Easter, Smithy.
Yeah, no, look, 2 contrasting games, I suppose. Last week, Dick, the Bannockburn boys were pretty good last week against Karaya, or 2 weeks ago against Karaya. They basically had control of the game, I suppose, halfway through the first quarter, and their second quarter where they kicked 9 goals, I think really set their game up. They've got a good blend now of experience and youth. And I think they've got the players that will cover Tom and Malone ground up forward. And if Nayland and Riccardi stay sound, I think they're going to have a fairly good season. They've got a lot of other good players in that side too, with a few others to come back in, with Matty Lewis not playing last week, pulled out as a last minute, had to go to work, and there's a few other blokes just coming back through the seconds, which will be very, very handy if I suppose they've got more depth this year than they've had for some time. But Geelong West, disappointing, but you can never write them off. I've said it before, they were always my bunnies. Every time we played them, they seemed to beat Bannockburn, so I'm not going to tip too large against them, but I'm tipping Bannockburn at home. You're
big on bunnies, aren't you, Dale? It's unbelievable. You get up on the roof of the Bannockburn Footy Club and knock them off with the P rifle. It's unbelievable. Jason, they're very lucky to have Peter Riccardi out of Bannockburn, aren't they?
Yeah, they were awesome in the first round. They teamed well. They were fit. They had Riccardi start in the middle, move up forward, kick 5 goals. Nayland kicked 7, and they were well drilled. And their midfield, Jason Drake in the middle, did well. They got a lot out of their new recruits, and it's going to be a long afternoon for Geelong West, I suspect.
You think so, Glenn? Any thoughts on this one? Pretty easy, Bannockburn.
Likewise with Jason, 150 plus, I'd say.
150.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Your thoughts on where the final should be played, Glenn?
St Albans, through and through.
St Albans?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to go for the John Mitchell Oval or anything like that? Or?
No, St Albans.
We had them there one year.
Beautiful.
I know that, and they deliberately built a fence which cost thousands of dollars, only to be torn down again. Unbelievable.
Where
did it go to?
And Billy Caldo, and good morning, Billy.
Where'd the fence go to?
I don't know. I think it was a temporary cyclone fence. I think.
Okay.
I think they pinched it off North Geelong and for the weekend and took it down to Thompson. And Billy Caldo, and good morning, Billy, out at Grace McKellar. Billy Caldo tells the story about it. One day we're at the breakfast at Buckley's, not station sponsors, but out, yes, they are actually, out at Buckley's, and he reckons the only place it rained was at the Thompson football ground. It was an absolute cloudburst, apparently. We still don't know what was going on there, but there were no water restrictions, and Mitch, even though he wasn't mayor then, he had use of the hose. Unbelievable.
Sponsored by Nilex, aren't they, Thompson?
I think they might be, actually. So it'll be a great game indeed anyway, but yeah, Bannockburn a bit too strong. Belmont Lions out at the Winter Resort. That's their first game at home for the year, and they take on the East Geelong Eagles, who are big premiership favourites this year. And of course, Belmont Lions premiers a couple of years ago. Hard to believe. Still under Hamey Williams, going okay. Should be.
No, they're not.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
No.
He's back this week, though.
Great research
He's back
again,
this week,
Dick. Well
though.
done.
Yeah, well, someone ought to get onto the football record editor. Who would that be? It's still in the footy record. See, folks, I did read the footy record, but haven't got my facts. Who was coaching?
Matt
Matt Murphy.
And
Correct.
Joint coaches.
See, I know exactly what's going on here. I'm only the host. I don't know what's going on otherwise. Belmont Lions coached by Matt Murphy. Fantastic indeed. But I think East Geelong too strong, Smithy.
No, Dick. Look,
Dick.
Belmont Lions at home. You've just got to give them a chance. There's a big game at stake here. They play for the Shield out there this weekend.
That's right.
And
The Mark Lomas Shield.
That's correct.
Yep.
And I suppose players like to perform at home, and when a Shield comes up for grabs like this, they've got their home ground advantage. They weren't too far away from Belpost Hill last week. We acknowledge that East Geelong have recruited fairly well. Closter there and Chamberlain back at the club after a year at Geelong West. Great game. I'm going to stay with the home side, Dick, for a bit of an upset.
Oh, you are unbelievable, aren't you? Are you just as silly as what he is, Jason?
No, Cogsy told me to say that when I
No,
saw
I'm
him today.
sillier. I'm sillier. No, I think it will be a good game. I think the Belmont Lions will be happy with their performance against Belpost Hill, even though they didn't get the win. But I think East Geelong are travelling okay as well, and I think they might win.
Indeed. Glenn, what do you think about this, mate? Belmont Lions, always a hard side to knock off out at the resort.
Absolutely, and just a really tough start of the year for them, though. I think East will be too strong, unfortunately, but Belmont should be chock full of confidence. They've recruited really well and should have a pretty good year, but I think East too strong today.
Indeed. So a fantastic round this afternoon of matches, and it should be great. Don't forget, the 94.7 match of the round is the Thompson Belpost Hill replay of the grand final. You can tune in at 1:30 on 94.7 FM and hear the boys broadcast the game, and of course after the game at 5 o'clock it's round the grounds with the final siren, and you'll get all the scores in local football, Ballerine, Football Geelong, and also the AFL. So hard to believe another morning has gone past so quickly. I won't be there this afternoon. I'm actually going, Jason, to a reunion of the National Bank 40 years ago at Warragul. Did you know that?
That should be a riveting afternoon.
Fantastic. I got an email from one of the guys who said, "Are you still tall, skinny with glasses?"
They should get a
And I
pleasant
emailed him back, and I said, "Yep, I'm still tall with glasses."
You idiot.
Well, I might have put on about 2 kilos since then, but I've just passed my playing weight. I may never come back and play football again. Smithy, you have a great afternoon, mate, calling the game out at the Thunderdome.
No, looking forward to it, Dick, and looking forward to see what's happening out there at the ground, and also for the afternoon tea.
I hope you can get the truck in. They tell me that the John Mitchell Pavilion encompasses about half of the ground now.
Well, I think he's already working to getting the fence cut for us, so that'll be good.
Unbelievable. Jason, you look forward to going out to Thompson again. You suck up to them beautifully out there every time you go there.
We love Thompson. We love the Eastern Suburbs clubs. We love them.
Yeah, unbelievable. Glenn, take no notice of these guys, but sincerely have a great afternoon out there today and unfurling your flag. It's always a special day, unfurling the flag. No doubt Neville and Margaret will be out there with chugging on the cord for you. It'll be fantastic. Have you got anyone special to do it for you?
No, not that I know of.
Put you on the spot there, haven't I?
Yeah, you really have. But no, it should be a good day for us.
Bring back one of your old presidents like Eddie Dare or...
Barris McLeod, I think.
Barris McLeod. Was he president, was he? Is Barris going to do it?
I think so.
The long-serving secretary, Barris, a very hard-working man in the club. I'm going to say, always get Larry Donahue down as well. Another great servant. Well, Froggy Thompson. Froggy Ritchies.
Have we finished yet?
You have a great weekend, folks. There's a lot of silliness going on here this morning. It will be a great day of local footy. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you all again next Saturday morning. Bye.
The operators from all around your life.